Congratulations to Lawyer Red, and I did not see the second name. It's hard.
Looks like we got a normal match. We're switching off this time around. Leading off, we got Huntail coming back. This time with a physical set with Water Veil, Blue Shard, and Intact Super Fang, Waterfall, Crunch, and Barrier. We got Lickitung with Own Tempo and no held items. And we got Makuhita with Thick Fat and the Papaya Berry.
Huntail did very well the last time. It'll try to do it again. We have Slowking, Standard, Dewgong, Thick Fat, Arcanine, Physical on the red team, switching off. Arcanine also has no item for some reason, but it has pretty good stats. Also, I saw what you said, Sonic. I don't really know what you meant by that, but I gotta admit, I've actually come more around to DKC3's soundtrack since I've been on Twitch Plays Pokemon. It's very atmospheric. It works for these betting when you want a little bit more quietness. Anyway, what do you see happening here with this match? Any interesting developments, possible traps that you see?
Let's see. Starting off, we got Huntail versus Slowking.
Well, Huntail's got Crunch, so once again, set up to do very well. I actually like TKC3 better than the first one. I feel like the levels are a little bit more interesting. 2 is my favorite, though.
Yes, we do have that Crunch on Huntail. That's going to do some good damage on Slowking. Our next matchup is going to be with Dewgong. Dewgong versus Huntail. Could be an interesting matchup right there. Especially with Dewgong having that Hidden Power Electric with 70 base power on that.
That's true. Hidden Power Electric could be the only thing that saves it against Huntail.
Lickitung versus Dewgong. I could see that going either way. Probably Lickitung might have an advantage if they were able to chip some damage on Dewgong.
Yeah, that's a match that I definitely could see going either way.
Arcanine versus Lickitung. Lickitung does have that Surf.
Interesting. It is interesting. Red is the big favorites here, so...
Yes, we got about 50 seconds left. The red is the strong favorites. But the blue team king come home with a big payout if they get lucky.
Hey, Joyce! That's right, if you're just joining us, I am LukerBomb12.
And I'm Leonis, too. Hello.
Hey, Brave Rip, thank you for the tokens.
We go back to the Neon Coliseum. Leading off, it's going to be Huntail versus Slowking.
Alright, here we go. Let's begin the match.
Huntail's going to open up with Crunch. That's going to do a good chunk of damage on Slowking.
But
that's going to lower its defense too.
Slowking's got good defense, but it falls right there.
Oh, but we get a critical hit. And that's going to take down Huntail in one hit.
Unfortunately for Huntail, it cannot repeat its performance from the last match. It's going to be up to Lickitung now to carry things along. We tried to predict the Lickitung versus Dewgong match. Will we even get to that? We'll see.
But Lickitung does have that Shadow Ball. But Slowking is a special defense tank. So it's going to be able to take some damage. Oh, but we get a critical hit, and that's going to take down Slowking.
It's not going to do enough to tank it with that critical hit, so we're back to even again.
And just like that, both sides are tied with 2 Pokemon left for both sides.
That's right, if you like TPP Sim, thank M4. Anyways, Dewgong is gonna disable, but...
The attack missed! Lickitung gonna go for the Hyper Beam!
Whoa! That actually didn't do that much, considering it's Hyper Beam. Dewgong is a pretty tanky Pokemon.
Dewgong goes for an Aqua Tail. That's gonna do quite a decent chunk of damage, but Lickitung's gonna have to recharge.
Dewgong once again gonna go for Aqua Tail. Smashes with a wave of water.
And Lickitung is gonna counter with another Shadow Ball. That's gonna do a light damage on Dewgong.
So we'll see which way this match does go after all. Dewgong at Aqua Tail once again. It's gotten a hit on that every time.
And that's gonna finish off Lickitung.
Makuhita is the last hope remaining for the blue team. Does have the advantage fighting against ice. Goodbye, Anna.
But Makuhita's gonna have to get through both Dewgong and Arcanine. Dewgong is gonna go for an Aqua Tail. That's gonna bring Makuhita down to low HP. Makuhita's gonna go for the revenge. That's gonna do a good amount of damage on Dewgong.
And that's gonna bring it down. But will Makuhita have enough left? I don't know if it's fast enough, let alone strong enough to take care of Arcanine, but we'll see.
The red team has a strong advantage, HP-wise. That's gonna lower Makuhita's attack thanks to Arcanine's ability in Intimidate. Arcanine's gonna go for the crunch. It's not very effective and Makuhita lives.
Makuhita's attack is down. It could really use a critical here. Goes for
gonna
payback.
Go for payback. Not
and
sure.
No critical, it just doesn't do enough.
Not sure where they were going there, but Arcanine's gonna go for the aerial ice, and that's gonna finish off Makuhita.
Normally, you don't want to speak too soon, but in that case, that was definite. Makuhita was not going to survive that, and the red team gets the win. I'm still confused over why the bets were the way they were. It seems like Red had a little bit good RNG there because of the critical hit early. But Red did win. Red played well.
Chances are someone went all in on the red team. Good to see.
Somebody went all in. That definitely explains it. Well, I am glad for that person that the red team won, though.
Never mind. It looks like blue team didn't have that many betters. Highest for the blue team was 200. But we got some more side game action. Pokemon Ash Gray.
I never remember Team Rocket ever giving Ash money in the anime, but it is funny. That's one aspect that I don't think has ever seemed to translate to the anime. Getting money from trainers after you defeat them.
You would think they'll at least translate that, because how else will all the trainers live?
I mean, you take that so for granted in the games, but yeah, every single battle, every single trainer battle is a gamble.
This whole stream is a gamble.
Yeah. It's time Team Rocket blasted off. I don't know how you're going to do that in a cave, but... Oh, now this is a catchy song. Jazzy. Very good song for betting.
Looks like we got a normal battle with switching on this time around.
Ooh. Definitely some smaller Pokemon in this match. Let's take a look at what we got.
Alrighty, leading off for the blue team, we got Nosepass with Magnapole and the Citrus Berry. We got Spheal with Thick Fat and the Muscle Band. And we got Skiploom with Chlorophyll and Mind Plate.
And on the red team, we have Caterpie, Houndour, and Starmie with the standard, special, and slow sets respectively. I don't know why a set would be called slow, but well, it's got pretty good stats, so I guess it is a way to balance it. Yeah, you know it's a weird match with Starmie. It's like your biggest Pokemon.
Iron Ball here. Iron Ball skill makes Starmie more slower than usual.
That's right. And Caterpie, not underestimate it because it has Guillotine, and unfortunately, a bad break for the blue team because Nosepass, which I think can have Sturdy, but doesn't have it here. Can Nosepass have Sturdy? Maybe it can, but you'd think it could, and it would have helped here.
I can see starting off Nosepass and Caterpie. If Caterpie can get off a Guillotine, it'll take down Nosepass in one hit, and probably be the best thing it could do, because Nosepass does have that ancient power.
That's true, not a good matchup for Caterpie being weak to rock, so will it get to use a lock-on? It's faster, but will it be able to survive an ancient power hit?
So pretty much Nosepass can get to Caterpie and Houndour with that ancient power, and it can do some damage to that Starmie with that Zap Cannon.
Also, switching back on for this match. We haven't had switching in a while, so you have to remember that if they so choose, the red team could decide they don't want Caterpie out yet, decide to go into Starmie.
The other important thing is that Spheal and Houndour. Spheal does have the type advantage and does have the Aqua Tail. And then we got Skiploom, which has that type advantage too with that Solar Beam against Starmie.
Also, Spheal has thick fat, meaning that if Houndour decides to go for the Fire Blast, even with Sunny Day, it wouldn't do all that much, because thick fat reduces the damage from fire, also from ice, but you wouldn't want to use ice on Spheal anyway.
So about 10 seconds left. Looks like the red team is the underdog with an 86% payout. Looks like it's evening up.
I love how you described the minimum amount you could have as minimum wage.
And here we are. We got about an even matchup, and we're going to the Courtyard Coliseum.
Are we gonna have fog? That could throw a monkey wrench into everybody's plans.
And it looks like we get no fog.
And that is potentially good for both sides.
Caterpie's gonna go for the U-turn. First turn. Looks like they're gonna switch into Starmie.
That's great. So even if switching was still off, U-turn is still legal to use, but not a bad move for the red team, I would say. Caterpie, this was not a great matchup for that.
Oh no, looks like they switched. Someone switched moves too early. Now they're gonna go into Houndour instead, and that's gonna take Houndour to critical health. Looks like someone moved a bit too early, and that may cost them.
Yeah, Houndour, dogs are very eager, but you gotta say, no doggy, come back. You gotta train him.
Houndour's gonna use the Fire Blast. That's gonna do a little damage. Nosepass is gonna go with another rock type attack, and that's gonna finish off Houndour. And Nosepass gets the rainbow!
Well, that just puts a cherry on top of this whole match, which has already been going really badly for the red team. But that rainbow boost is just kind of sums up how things have been going so far this match. And what is not a very huge favorites. The blue team are favorites, not by a whole lot.
Nosepass's attack is gonna go back to 0, but it does regain the rest of its boost. Nosepass is gonna go for the Earth Power. Not very effective on Caterpie. Caterpie's gonna go for another U-turn. This time it's going to get on to Starmie.
Now they have to go to Starmie, and they have no choice. And this is where it's a good thing, actually, that there's no fog for the blue team, because Zap Cannon is their best move here. It's super effective. It's only 50% accurate. So if it was foggy, that would not be probable to hit at all. Now at least there's a better chance.
Nosepass is gonna get some relief with that Citrus Berry. Nosepass is gonna continue with Ancient Power.
Possibly hoping for another rainbow boost. We'll see if the one it got will be able to help it survive from this dive.
Nosepass is gonna go for another Ancient Power, but that's gonna miss thanks to Dive. Here comes Dive. It's super effective, but Nosepass does live.
And you can see what difference that +1 defense made. Nosepass already a pretty good defensive Pokemon. And now it goes for Zap Cannon.
That's super effective, and Starmie is down.
No fog, it hits. And now Caterpie is not going to be able to switch out anymore. However, there's still a chance because Caterpie will outspeed Nosepass and it has a one-hit KO move, so bless all of the RNG.
Nosepass does get more nerf on its attack. Nosepass is going to use Zap Cannon, but it's going to miss.
I totally forgot that the Rainbow Boost...
And Caterpie gets the guillotine!
Oh! I had forgotten that the Rainbow Boost had increased Nosepass's speed. But Nosepass cannot quite finish off the sweep, and Caterpie comes through in the clutch. Will it matter? I don't know, but it's great to see a team not go down without a fight.
Here comes Spheal. Can Caterpie get another guillotine off?
Well, Aquatail had a chance to miss, but it doesn't. Caterpie will hang on, though.
But it doesn't get the guillotine this time around.
Oh! So now, with such low health, Spheal does not switch to a 100% accurate move. Oh wait, it's just the berry.
The berry's not gonna do much. It's already down to low HP and Caterpie's gonna go down.
It didn't do much, but because of the way things are set up, it may have tricked the red team into believing they still had a chance when they did not.
And with that, the blue team's gonna go home with their 97% payout. Got even odds this time around.
Actually, is Rock Tomb 100? Rock Tomb might be 100. No, it's 90 or 80. I don't know. Anyways, congratulations to the blue team for the victory. I think that's going to be it for us. So welcome in the new commentators. I've been Mookerbomb12. It's been great.
And I'm Leon's too. Thanks for having me in your house and in your stream.
Have a good night, everybody.
Until then, I'll see you guys next time, or in the chat.
Good evening, Twitch Plays Pokemon! How are you all doing tonight? I am Brian the Gamer, and I'm coming to you live with commentary, and I'm joined in the commentary booth by none other than the lovely...
Joyce! Yay. Hello. So, how are you guys doing tonight? Or this morning, or this afternoon? It depends on the time zone.
How are you doing at this time of the day? I'm doing pretty fine here. We are about halfway through the hourly break, and we currently have one match up for the next hour with codename Hosi. I'd like to thank you all for watching Twitch Plays Pokemon here on Twitch TV, Twitch's original Twitch Plays. Twitch Plays Pokemon could not be possible without your donations, subscriptions, and your viewership. Thanks for watching Twitch Plays Pokemon.
So hi, Chibi, Diana, and Sonic. Hi, Evo. And Moon Lotus. It's nice that so many people are saying hi to us.
I know, hello to you all. Glad to be with you on this fine Friday evening, well, Saturday morning at this point.
And we've got some nice break music here. Pokestar Studios channel.
Very lovely. It sounds like kind of like a western with this piano medley.
Oh, the token match has been sniped with codename Bizu, a bird vs beast match.
It Looks like that match is full of a bunch of tryhards, the legendary birds against the legendary dogs. And the answer to who's that Pokemon was none other than Pupitar.
Meanwhile, in the side game, we have successfully defeated Team Rocket, and they're about to blast off.
Poor Team Rocket is unable to ever defeat even Trash.
I think it's funny how the sprite shows Meowth to be as tall as James.
I think that's actually an accurate depiction of the three. And we now have 2 tokens on the line thanks to BreeGriff19.